A comedian taking their own laugh away is like, that's like the plot of The Little Mermaid or some shit. That is like a Pixar movie where it happened.
Welcome to Foodtopia!
I love this show.
Thank you.
I never thought I'd say this, but I think it should be required viewing to vote.
That's why we made it.
Perfect timing.
Politics boiled down with food. You know what I mean? That's
makes
the easiest way to.
Makes it all understandable.
Is that the agenda? This is the liberal agenda, right? Or is that?
It is a hedonistic agenda. If anything,
that really suits my lifestyle. I like it.
Yeah,
dude, I gotta say, I was just talking to Eddie Murphy about you.
Really?
Yeah,
that's the craziest thing ever.
Well, he was.
I assume he hates me.
That's it. He was talking about how he had to ditch his iconic laugh because he was sick of people talking about it.
Oh, that's
and
funny.
I said, well, I'm about to talk to Seth Rogen. Should he ditch it?
Should I ditch it?
And he looked in the camera and he said,
Seth, you've done everything right, and keep doing that laugh. Look how far it's gotten you.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah.
Eddie fucking Murphy. That's crazy. Look at that. He still did the laugh, though, didn't he?
no, he ditched it. It's gone.
Did he only do it in the first Beverly Hills Cop?
I think it was the first two.
And Golden Child. He's doing that shit in Golden Child. Definitely Golden Child.
For real?
But then he stopped doing it?
He intentionally stopped doing it, and then he went on this tangent about how difficult it was as a human being to take this natural element of you and then suppress it.
A comedian taking their own laugh away is like, that's like the plot of The Little Mermaid or some shit. That is like a Pixar movie where it happened. That is really upsetting.
No, Eddie.
Well, that's amazing. And the fact that he knows who I am is incredible.
And, so it sounds like you never even considered ditching yours, which is good.
No, I wish I could.
No, don't.
Never do. I don't want to ask about food sex because everyone's going to talk about food sex, but you can't not talk about.
We
We're
love
fine
it.
taking
Yeah.
it.
All
We
right.
know what we signed up
The
for.
reason for the season.
I'm wondering, does the food that you play dictate your moans in any way? That's what I was curious
That
about.
is interesting.
Wait, you mean the way they
The way they
moan
sound
in
and
the-
moan in
Because
the
you guys
show?
are making so many sex noises. Did you ever go okay, how would a hot dog bun
moan?
enjoy this?
I'll tell you what. In my first day recording, doing any sex, and I was like, you guys are hearing my real sex noises. I'm like, that's real. Sorry, guys. That's a real one.
That's a real one.
So I think mine are universal.
Yeah. I'd give him the real ones.
I feel like Brenda's are a little more
Cartoonish.
sing-songy
They're
than
singing.
mine.
Yeah, they do have a...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now that I know that's real, I feel like I know you all a lot.
Yes.
Circle up.
Oh,
This
yeah.
has gotten really intimate. Edward Norton, a lot of heavy lifting on his part. You know what I mean? I love that the 3-time Oscar-nominated actor is the only one whose voice you can't recognize.
Yeah.
A cucumber, a tomato, and a Kalamata olive walk into a salad bar.
He really... I've known Edward a long time. And the fact that this is a thing he's decided to dedicate so much of his time and energy to is a confounding choice on many levels. But yes, he plays several characters on the show, each one completely unrecognizable, many with himself. There are many scenes where he is completely with himself doing
But he probably doesn't get the opportunity to show.
No,
that,
do something
he's got
so
that
weird.
Funny
Yes,
side.
he's sort of like the Hank Azaria of the show. He does a lot of random voice, and he loves it, and he really enjoys doing it, and he is very funny, but I am constantly amazed and confused that he's decided to do it, but I'm happy he does.
You're the one that finally gave Edward Norton his dream gig. That was
I think we were, and as big as it's playing a Jewish bagel.
Yeah. I was Googling, is Edward Norton Jewish?
Oh, no, he's not. We've granted him, we knighted him the ability to do those jokes.
So him and John Mulaney get the free pass there.
I didn't knight him. Maybe Kroll did. But it's like being deputized. Deputized.
Bam.
I had to.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Call Me by Your Name is one of my favorite movies, and so I'm so upset that every time I hear this Sufjan Stevens song, I'm not going to be heartbroken anymore.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to think of animated Will Forte eating a foot.
Yes,
you know?
and that was actually a very hard song to clear. And we had to go to Luca Guadagnino and Sufjan Stevens both to personally sign off on the scene. And the letter.
Tell them what it
Yes,
was?
the letter. Yes, and it's like you find yourself, and I like love these artists. Like you to find yourself in a situation where you're explaining, like, so we love your films.
How do you write that?
Yeah, like so. The joke is that he's eating a foot and he's crying, and it's the same shot as Call Me by Your Name, and the end credits are rolling, and we just and yeah, it's like it's not easy to get those people to sign off on that stuff, but they have a better sense of humor than you would think.
They believed in you. They believed in the
Yeah.
vision,
They
dude.
did.
Well, this whole show is a community service, so thank you very much.
Exactly.